Featuring 226 car parks with convenient access to Coles and a range of specialty stores, including fashion, food and services, the Clarendon Centre is the newest addition to South Melbourne's retail precinct. Jamie Gray is the majority owner of the Clarendon Property Group, which owns and operates this and other shopping centres in Melbourne, Adelaide and Queensland. Jamie has long experience in property development, particularly in shopping centres, hotel and other commercial developments. First of all, Jamie, welcome. And tell us about this centre. How did it happen?
It started in 1999. We purchased the freehold of the Coles supermarket, and then with the Anglican Church we entered into an arrangement where we leased the what used to be the old car park that everyone will remember, and we built this fabulous shopping centre with 26 shops, 2 levels of office upstairs, which will be the new headquarters of Fox FM and Triple M, and 2 levels of car parking down below.
So tell us about the Clarendon Property Group.
Well, now that now hopefully this is the first shopping centre I've ever built from the ground up.
Yes.
So hopefully now that I've got this shopping centre worked out, I'm currently doing one in Cairns. I'm doing one in Greenvale out near Tullamarine Airport, not far from the Age Office, and I've got plans to do one in Adelaide.
So how would you describe the centre?
Well, I think we've got some. I think South Melbourne's always it's always lacked a point of difference, and I think what we've tried to do is to go out and bring together some tenants who have never been in this area, rather than just shift tenants from point A to point B. I wanted to try and bring a whole new group of retailers in. I think we've done that. I think by bringing in some tremendous fashion. We bought some, the Prince Wine Store, for instance, Polkinghorns, which is an institution in this area, down at Albert Park, bringing them here. I think Max Brenner from Sydney, who's got 4 stores now in Melbourne, Chocolatier, again another meeting place. The Coffee Club, which has got outlets all over Australia.
It's Australia famous.
It is, and I think in coffee clubs, it's a tremendous feel that they've created a great atmosphere in there. I think some of the fashion's what's exciting. This area hasn't had a lot of fashion traditionally. Look, I wanted to create a simple inner city convenient shopping centre. I don't want people. I want everyone to feel they can come here. I think the price point of most of the retailers is affordable. We're not trying to be Chadstone. We just want to be a hard-hitting inner city retail destination.
It's a nice mix. Was that your intention from the start?
It was. Coles have been here for 40 years, and I think it's very exciting. They've created a brand new store. It's one of the newest designs for Coles. I think that's exciting. I think it's also exciting, as you say, to have some smaller retailers, and that's why I'm excited. I'm excited that when people walk in here, there's a lot of choice, and that choice wasn't here before.
You've invested a lot of capital into South Melbourne, in particular with the shopping centre. So where do you see the area heading?
Well, I'd answer the question by saying that my grandfather grew up in this area back in the early part of this century, and having spoken to him before he died, this was a really vibrant. This was one of the best places in Melbourne, the old Emerald Hill, and I think unfortunately, a lot of. It lost a lot of its zest through the 60s and 70s and maybe even the 80s, and I think in the last 5 to 10 years, it's really started to pick up, and I think it's an area that the government's targeted for as part of Melbourne's 2030 growth strategy. I see it being a place akin to, say, Notting Hill in London, Soho in New York. Barcelona. I see it having. If the plans I've seen, and anyone should go onto the City of Port Phillip website and see the plans. I think it's fabulous. I was part of the process to create that master plan back in 2003, and I think this area's got enormous upside. That's what attracted me. I love South Melbourne. I think it's probably one of the best suburbs. It is one of the best suburbs in Melbourne. I think the community feel here, the market, Coventry Street. I think it's just got a great feel, the whole area. But something interesting that I didn't say before is that there's a lot more people come and work in South Melbourne than live here. So during the day, the population is about double what it is at night time. So there's it's only becoming a strong retail hub, but it's already a strong hub for all the marketing industry, the advertising industry, film industry, obviously now the radio industry with Fox and Triple M about to move here. So it's become a branding agencies, photographic studios. It's becoming a very, very strong inner city business area.
Jamie Gray, thank you very much.